His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cowboy 80, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, it's Ward. All in left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down.
Hawk 7. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Into the hands of Ocampo. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
70 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
4th down, here's Ward. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Ron. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They're going play fake with Penix. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Penix here from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pull that in front further, 13-zip. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Now on the return, here's DK. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Titans to the line now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. We'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Rook Orororo.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
Again, a run with Pollard. And another small 4-yard chunk there. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Ward now on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Will not get a pick six. He's out of bounds just shy of the end zone.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches up.
Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Penix working from the gun. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 6, Cup 19, Cup 19. Let go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. brings up 2nd and 8.
That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. 21-0 our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8.
70 Lions.
Here's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. Gets a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
So a pass brought in. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He connects with the rookie from LSU. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. It's Penix yet again. Completed to his running back. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. He's got London left side. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 3-possession game. Drake London with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Now on the return, here's DK. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
DK on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. He cuts it right. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Going to the ground again on 1st. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Get it. Go.
Right back to Pollard. As able to drive that pile about a yard. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Now looking to throw with Ward. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, Ward. Connection is made. Kyle Manor. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was taken down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That throw finds Okonkwo. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. He's able to hit Ringley, complete. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Hardman with a return. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Penix on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79. 18,
From the shotgun, Penix. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he's going to work it to the 20. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
35. Titans 14. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Now on the return, here's DK. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Ready. 70, go.
Right inside handoff to Pollard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Falcons get it back after making their third first-half interception.
At the 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Steady.
Penix now. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal. Complete on the option. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on, set. 70 Lions. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions.
Throwing here just before halftime. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Titans 14. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
One last play before the break.
18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Looking to throw. Lofts it deep right side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Now on the return, here's DK. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10.
60 average, 60 Stephanie.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. He's looking deep once again. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Hits him on the in route. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. He put everything he had into this one. And they pick him off again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Penix here from the gun. Finds the in route, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st down, Atlanta.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Over to Robinson on the sideline and comes. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Titans, 14.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Now on the return, here's DK. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
DK on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check out.
On the ground, Pollard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
They run the counter to Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness, the pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Titans have a first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Spears running behind center. Cuts right. Down to the 10. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans continuing to fight it loose. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Titans 21.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Hardman with a return. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He cuts it back right. He's still going at the 30. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. This one's caught. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue piling onto this lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 6.
Ward setting up to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
That's the open man downfield. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. It's on the turn, ball's out, he lost it. Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Titans have a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it and doing his job.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
New Spears on second down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
One quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the fourth. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready?
They run once more to Spears. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Short pass brought in. He's free up the right side. Kyle Pitts makes the 15. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons are running them out of the building. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons continue adding on to that lead.
Titans 21. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Ready?
Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Get it. 60 by 60. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Looking right, and he finds it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Finds him on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. We put a receiver in motion right. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Brings it in at the 12. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
After the
7
3-yard pickup,
at the
it's 2nd and 7.
25-yard line.
Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Ward off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
6 yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Set. Let go.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Go.
Again to Spears, running right. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. For the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Cut 19. Ready.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Offense up to the line fast.
Mustang 19.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Go. Check. Check. Check.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And as the country celebrates what it is thankful for, Brock, these guys, well, they're thankful for leaving this one with a well-earned win.
Yeah, something is a little different on Thanksgiving. Something special for a lot of these guys. Playing their first Thanksgiving game, even their first holiday game. Something special about being tabbed to play on this holiday. And it produced a heck of a win for